Welcome everyone. Welcome into Purple Lunar Rose Tarot. So guys, we're going to do all 12 signs today. Please excuse my voice. Definitely woke up with a little bit of a sore throat. But I want to make sure we get all 12 signs in. Just gonna go slow, guys. Wait for everybody to come in. I see Miss L has already stopped in and visited us. I see Miss Diana. All right, guys, so don't forget we're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I will put timestamps in, guys. I'll try to put the timestamps as soon as I'm done with the live stream. I'm going to try to make it a quick one, guys. Again, I'm just super tired. I don't think I'm sick or anything, but my throat is just definitely not cooperating. But I do want to make sure that we look at this week because this is the week of the 26th of March through April 1st. So we're going to have a lot of the aftermath energy, right? So I really want to make sure that we check all 12 signs and just see how everyone is faring. Hi, Junior. All right, guys. So I have my timesheet ready. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And like I said, guys, I'm just going to make them short and sweet. All right, so let's go around the universe. I'm going to start with Aries. We'll end with Pisces. That way, if you catch it before I get the timestamps in, you guys know where we're at. Hi, Sandra. I took a nap, guys. I was so tired. I took a nap and slept for like, I don't know, almost like overslept. I overslept like a whole hour. And woke up and was like, oh my God. I thought about postponing it, but I really didn't want to. I really just want to get it finished. This is actually my last live, guys, and then we leave in the morning. So yeah, everything is packed except for what I'm using right now. All right, so let me get timestamp for Aries. Let's do 2:30. All right, Aries, this is for the week of March 26th through April 1st. March 26th through April 1st. Again, apologies. I know I sound super rough. I can hear it. Um, Hopefully it smooths out as we keep going. Doesn't get worse as I keep talking. All right, Aries. So the week after Pluto, that's definitely what I'm going to call this live stream. I know that it peaks tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow is the peak of Pluto moving into Aquarius for the first time in 250 plus years, right? So yeah, it's a strong, powerful, transformational energy. And it's really affecting everyone. It doesn't matter what sign, doesn't matter what spiritual journey. Sandra says, did you see my comment about a live with 3 of the 4 Dobbs sisters? Wow, here. I don't think so. I must have missed it. Yeah, so big transformational energy. So remember, we're always looking a week ahead. So we're really wanting to tap into the energies of, what happens after the Pluto peak, right? Well, first of all, Aries, protected by angels. We also have a finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. All right, so here's what I'm going to say, Aries. I am using the Sacred Traveler, guys. Sacred Traveler for the energy of the week. So I feel like you're going to want to run and hide is kind of the feeling I'm getting, which is really not an Aries energy. So I feel like Aries, most likely you've been manifesting, right? We all have. And it's like whatever you've been manifesting comes in, and then it's more likely that it's like more than what you expected, is what I'm getting. I don't think it's anything bad. I feel like that's why we saw protected by angels first. Because finding sanctuary kind of could give one the idea that, oh, I need to go into solitude or I need to go be by myself, that type of energy. And that's not really what's happening right now, right? The 2 new moons in Aries, Saturn into Pisces, and now Pluto in Aquarius. This is all, and then let's not forget, the spring equinox. So it's like, this is all new energy. This is all like get up and get moving energy. So this isn't like, you know, let's go run and hide energy. So this is really easy for me, guys. Ready? I manifested this trip, right? And I wanted to take this trip. And the way I manifested it was by providing my services, right? And so just let me tell you guys, I've been so busy, you know, in the last few weeks, manifesting business, manifesting more work so that I could save up and go on this trip. Guys, I'm so pooped. I'm so exhausted. So yes, when we're manifesting things, we really need to look at like the long-term outcome, but a lot of times we just look at like what we want right in that moment. So I'm getting a little bit of that energy, Aries. Mm-mm. She said, as long as I stay off cameras. I do want to do a live when we're down there. I think that would be super fun and interesting for sure. I need to make sure I take lots of pictures. I want to post them on the community page and then on our Facebook page, of course. But yeah, it's so pretty. I feel like there's Miss Tina. Hi, Miss Tina. I feel like my vacation is planned. It's like I'm just packing my bags and everyone just says, Rosa, be here at this time. All right. Aries, let's see, the main spread. So challenge or obstacle, challenge or obstacle. I'm getting a little bit of overworked Aries or overdoing Aries. All right, so we have the contract. So whatever you're working on or whatever you're doing that you feel like you're overdoing or having to put a lot of energy into, it could have something to do with your purpose, right? Your spiritual contract. All right, lesson learned that can help you with that challenge or obstacle. You have appreciation coming out, Aries. It's number 15. Appreciation says this is about gratitude. In other words, be content with what you have, right, Aries? That's kind of hard to do when we're trying to manifest vacations, right? But I'm also getting to like, if you do manifest something, for example, when I manifested the vacation, did I get a lot of work that came in with that? Well, absolutely. But I was grateful for that work, right? I was happy to do it because I knew that meant that I was going on this vacation. All right, so outcome, we have the community card. I do feel a sense of like gathering your soul tribe, gathering your spiritual, I almost said contributors, but it's like your spiritual supporters, the people that find you um, almost said your energy most helpful, but it's almost like the people that you find their energy most helpful also, right? Like you're not going to the finding sanctuary, like you're not going to go surround yourself by like around a bunch of people that, in other words, like if you want to manifest, be around positive energy. And if you don't want to manifest and you just want to stay where you're at, well then I mean you would just stay surrounded by the people you're at, right? Woman holding a coin is on the bottom, Aries. So it's like understand your worth. And I'm definitely getting this energy of like surround yourself by people that know your worth or are equal to, right? All right, so let's see. Let's pull a little tarot, just a little tarot. Seeing the Page of Wands, Aries, baby steps, baby steps. I think Aries wants to do everything at one time, right? Let's gather them all right now. All right, let's look at that contract card, Aries. So we have the Queen of Cups. So for those of you that are following me and we're on this very specific spiritual journey, the challenge this week is not going to be the unconditional love, but I think it's going to be something about following your purpose. It's like most likely you're on this very specific spiritual journey, and there's going to be something in that purpose that you're going to have to put your efforts or energy into. The star comes out for appreciation, lesson learned, thing that can help you with the challenge or obstacle. Aquarius energy here, but it's definitely that Pluto moving into Aquarius, right? It's like this big transformation is here, and the old way of doing something is now done. But I do have this sense, Aries, that like we need to have appreciation for the old way, right? Like it got us to where we are today. For the community card, Five of Pentacles is here. Five of Pentacles is definitely the like ask for help or get assistance. And this is the outcome. So I do feel like either spirit steps in with some powerful assistance here, again, those cosmic influences, or your own soul tribe steps in to help you with this soul contract. How interesting, Aries. On the bottom is the King of Swords. King of Swords is definitely speaking truth, taking action. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this Aries one like 5 times. Like what? What? Alright. Alright, let's do some guidance. So guys, we haven't used Power of Love in a while. I definitely felt like I wanted to make sure that we're coming at all the situations. Remember, Queen of Cups, unconditional love. And I feel like it's very possible that it's going to be needed this week, right? Because a lot of these transformations, I feel like many of us may not be necessarily ready for. All right, so I'm asking Spirit for guidance for Aries, the week of March 26th through April 1st. March 26th through April 1st. All right, so we have the cause and effect. Aries, you're manifesting. Again, I get this energy that it's going to be way bigger and you're going to have to ask for help. And that's not really something Aries likes to do, right? Like Aries wants to do all the things themselves. But cause and effect, you're aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. In other words, like think your manifestations into existence. I mean, that's pretty much what I did. I sat here and I was like, I want to go on this trip. I want to do this thing, how to do that. And I just started to plan it out. I mean, daydreaming, the Four of Cups, you know, when you're out there just kind of looking at the ingredients you have and what can you make with the situation. I feel like that's definitely the Aries energy. I am sensing a little bit of a challenge here at the beginning of the week. It is going to be with your spiritual contract. So for those of you that are on the twin journey, the Queen of Cups is also so the Queen of Cups normally has the this Queen of Cups is Gilded Tarot. There's 2 dogs in this particular card. I know this sounds super weird, but I'm getting a little bit of karmic energy with the Queen of Cups. All right, let's close it out for Aries. And let's use the famous Moonology Oracle. So remember, Aries, it's going to help you with your thoughts and emotions. I am sensing an overflow of emotion. I do feel like it's some sort of clean slate, fresh start. It could be ending out old karmic lessons, something like that. But this is about something you've manifested. So it's like, in other words, Aries, it's something blocking the doorway, and you've removed it, or Spirit steps in and removes it, right? Nothing will come of the situation. The Void, of course, Moon, one of my least favorite cards. It says you're overthinking, Aries. And on the bottom, have faith in your dreams. So you're definitely manifesting, Aries. I feel like you may not understand that there could be, there's a consequence to everything, guys. So make sure that when you're manifesting, if you're manifesting that $1 million, understand that you're going to work for that $1 million. If you're manifesting love, understand that you're going to have to become open and vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? And open yourself up to receive love. So yeah, it's like whenever we are manifesting, we're only thinking about the short term and not necessarily what comes after. Yes, it is. But I mean, it wasn't this bad this morning. I seriously, I woke up from that nap and it was like, oh, the exhaustion kicking the butt. But it's okay. I'm gonna make it, guys. I promise. And I'm fixing to have 4 days to just thoroughly enjoy myself. So don't feel sorry for me. I promise it'll be okay. A video call. Yes, yes. And I've been doing a lot of you guys like to Amber got me doing it. Where we, video text, or I mean like record message text. You know what I'm talking about, where you hit the little speaker button thing. I've been doing that a lot too. It's definitely very helpful. It takes a lot less time than sitting there typing everything out. But sometimes it's hard, right? Because someone will send you like a video recording and you're in a place where you can't just, open it up and listen to it. But yeah, the video calling is most likely what we'll do for sure. It's funny though, because Junior knows I'm not a big fan of the video calling. Only because I have to do my makeup first, right? Like what? All right, Taurus is next. I probably could have drank more water. She'd be a firecracker in the morning. It's true. It wanes down pretty quickly though. I don't know. Early, what is it? Early to rise, early to bed? Yeah. All right, Taurus, let's timestamp 1630. Taurus, this is for the week of March 26th through April 1st. March 26th through April 1st. Yeah, it's like spirits like, hurry up, let's get going. All right, surrendering to the journey, release control. That actually has already happened. And I felt it right away. And it's almost like something was ripped out. So in other words, a little bit of a tower moment here. And Taurus, it's like something, there was an obstacle and it needed to be removed, right? And maybe you couldn't move it and you surrender, like, spirit, just please help me with this obstacle. And that is what has happened. But on the bottom, Taurus, you have answering the call. The time is now. All right, so energy oracle. All right, Taurus, I'm going to look at the challenge or obstacle. Challenge or obstacle. I feel like the challenge was surrendering to whatever your journey is. I'm definitely getting like Taurus wanting to recreate the wheel, wanting to do something their way. And it just, Pluto moved into Aquarius and showed you that there was greater purpose. There's a bigger journey here. So we have indecision coming out. So a little bit of an impasse point here. In other words, like you have to make a choice. So it's left or right. It's not forward motion anymore. So for whatever reason that is, a lot of times it's because we are straying further and further from what our soul's purpose is, right? Like what our soul's journey was meant to be. And I'm definitely getting this little bit of an energy of, a lot of times with the indecision card, I get like that little Red Riding Hood type of energy. And it's like she tests out each route. She goes a little ways and then the path starts to get foggy. And she's like, no, I don't think I want to go that way. So she comes back to what she knows and then she takes the other option. For you, Taurus, I don't think you've taken any option. I think you honestly didn't know what to do. So you just kind of stood froze and spirit stepped in and said, here, let me guide you. Let me take you to where you need to go. All right, so door to value comes out as lesson learned. So whatever the situation is about, it does hold great value. Most likely it's going to be part of your spiritual lesson. It's going to teach you not to stray off that path, maybe as far as you went. But I think also once you start making the decisions, once you start choosing the path, it's like you realize that this new path, like the way you thought you were going, didn't have the value that this path has. All right, let's do the outcome. We have the seventh chakra. I love it. So the seventh chakra is the crown chakra. This is a strong connection to spirit, and the purple is sticking out to me. So again, for most of you that follow me, my messages pull at your heartstrings. You're on a very specific spiritual path here. And I think now that you have surrendered, now that you've released the control, trying to recreate that wheel, it's like now you're able to have this connection. You could have definitely been feeling a strong disconnect. Have mercy. I have sound. Is there some sound out there? I totally just realized that I dropped the mic. Karar the back. We are doing all 12 signs for the week of March 26th through April 1st. All right, guys. Let's see. Indecision. So we have Queen of Pentacles coming out. Queen of Pentacles, resources. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn definitely could be you. This could be about your money. But I think this is more about someone who tells you what to do with your money, Taurus. And it doesn't have to be money. Pentacles can be like someone telling you what to do with your life. I mean, pentacles encompass everything. All right, door to value, we have the Seven of Wands. So the lesson that you're learning, or the valuable lesson that you're learning, is going to be about having healthy boundaries, right? Seven of Wands, you always see the wands coming at him, and he's having to fend them off, fight them off. It's like you're having to learn this lesson, and it is going to be a costly lesson, but it definitely has a high value. You won't put yourself in that situation again, Taurus. For those of you that may not be your story, I feel like there's someone out here, and this is a little bit about competition, but seeing the competition in a different light could hold higher value. I'm not going to go into what all that could be, but I feel like for some of you Tauruses, this could be about competition in a relationship. And the seventh chakra coming out as the outcome, we have the Devil card, and that's going to be, there's definitely some karmic energy here, but that's you breaking away from that toxic karmic energy. Because that's this little bit of energy of like I don't know, that's not what I mean. It's like a cycle that just keeps eating it. It's like find that cycle. I feel like that's the cycle, being able to move. The coins coming in, you're losing everything, right? Oh, I love you, Sandra. All right. I feel like I miss so much stuff. Thank you, Gina. All right, guys. So Taurus, definitely breaking some toxic cycles here, surrendering to the journey, but definitely the door to value shows me that something, there's great reward when we surrender, right? When we stop fighting, the way it's supposed to be, and we start working with the energy. Great abundance does come in. And for some of you Tauruses, this could be like physical manifestation. Like this situation could be stopping you from like physically being able to manifest money. And that definitely could have caused you to go, you know what, I surrender. I'm done doing this, right? All right, let's get some guidance for Taurus. And I am using the Love Activation Oracle. And we have acceptance coming out. You're ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. In other words, releasing control. Again, I feel like the energy is that this happened the week that Pluto moves into Aquarius. So that's right now, guys. And this is the week after. It's like the week after. So at the first point of it, the energy may not necessarily seem very fun, Taurus, but it's like once you accept what's happened, you'll start to see how it broke you free from all those restrictions. All right. And for some of you, it definitely could have been manifestation restrictions. All right, Taurus, let's close it out. Let's do Moonology Oracle for your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like you're heavy in your thoughts this week. I feel like the emotions are the week Pluto moves into Aquarius, and the week we're looking at, there's definitely a lot of releasing and acceptance. So we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. It's full moon in Pisces, and look at this. It's time to release negativity, a full moon in Scorpio. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. All right. So I'm going to clean up really quickly. We have Gemini next. Gemini next. I always set the camera in the daylight. I don't think that's going to work though. So let me know guys, if it gets too dark, I'll try to adjust the light. I was watching a replay of a live that we did last week. I can totally hear me hitting the pepper. So I know you guys can hear me with the pepper. All right, Gemini, let's do 27. All right, Gemini, this is going to be for the week of March 6th, March 26th. Nobody wants to go backwards. March 26th through April 1st. So I am looking at the week after Pluto has peaked in Aquarius. That's not true. I shouldn't say peaked. Snuck his nose in there. Snuck his nose in there. All right. So I'm going to use Sacred Traveler. Let's look at energy of the week for Gemini. Energy of the week for Gemini. Embracing enthusiasm and valiant courage. Excuse me. All right, so shout to the heavens with happiness and take action with passion. Something exciting happens, right, Gemini? It definitely, so a lot of times the shout to the heavens with happiness, I get a little bit of like a smart aleck type of energy, like someone being sarcastic or like, yeah, just shout to the heavens, right? Because something challenging is normally happening. Gemini, I'm not sure what's happening just quite yet, but it's clearly exciting. It has you like jumping on your horse and riding off in the sunset, right? So definitely shouting to the heavens with happiness. On the bottom, look at this. Gemini, what is going on? Joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. So definitely some strong, exciting energy for Gemini. I love to see that we got a little bit of a turn here, because it looks like Aries and Taurus was somewhat challenging, somewhat difficult. And it looks like Gemini, the energy is definitely picking up. All right, so energy oracle for the main spread, Gemini. Sandra says, I got you on the big TV. I can see you fine. Perfect. I'm so glad. Oh, my. All right. Look at that. Door to value coming out quickly. Fighting to come out for Gemini. Ooh, storm warning. Maybe I spoke too soon. All right. Let's see. What's the outcome? What's the outcome for Gemini? I love it. Door to spirit. All right. So blossoming abundance is on the bottom. So there's definitely some energy of something big and exciting coming in here. But I feel like the week doesn't start that way, right? So door to value is the challenge. So this tells me that this is what you're dealing with this week. This is what you're trying to fix, trying to heal, trying to work on. So it's like trying to see value in a situation. This could be like understanding your own self-worth. This could be understanding another person's worth. This could be understanding like why someone is in your environment, what their purpose is, you know, that type of thing. Storm warning comes out in lessons learned that can help you with this challenge or obstacle. I do get the energy that it's possible this storm has come and went. In fact, I almost said dusty, a dusty storm, a dust storm. I'm not sure, but it's like it's old. There's a lot of dust here. It's built up. It's been there for quite some time. The storm happened a long time ago. And then outcome, we have a door to spirit here. So door to spirit is like spirits knocking and saying, hey, Gemini, are you ready to come this way? And blossoming abundance tells me that Gemini says, yes, I'm ready to go that way. All right. I love it. So you guys know, I always say all the signs are important. That's why I never start any of my readings with, you know, this reading is for your sun, moon, whatever, whatever. Me personally, Rosa, like I'm all about the moon. The moon is so important. It tells you way more than the sun does, right? I think people are really starting to see that, like for real. They're really starting to understand that the moon is more important than your sun sign. But I study birth charts, guys, so it's like every sign is important because I understand that every sign is a piece of who you are. Whether you have something, a planet or something in that sign or not, it was still there when you were born. It's not like, you know, if let's say you were a sun in Gemini, well, it's not like, you know, Leo just disappears off the map because you're not a Leo. You see what I'm saying? It's still up there and it was still around. The energy was still affecting when you were born. So all 12 signs are important. And I definitely feel you should watch all 12 signs. But I actually don't have anything in Gemini. And I know, isn't that weird, right? Um, and that's really big issue for me, especially on this very specific journey. But I do use the house of Gemini for my like twin advice, right? Of course, it means a lot more, like a lot different things. Look at the Queen of Cups comes out, but yeah, like that's definitely what I use it for on my chart. And they say that if you have a house that's empty, again, it doesn't mean that you're not going to use it, that you're not going to have that energy. It could definitely mean that you don't struggle in that department, right? Like that's not going to be a focus in this lifetime, which I think is hilarious because I mean, clearly my journey is, you know, my main focus now, right? Um, but I feel like it means that it's not going to be as challenging for me as maybe it has been in previous lifetimes, right? All right, door to value. Let's see, Gemini, why is this in your challenges or obstacles? For some of you Geminis, definitely could mean physical cash, like money coming in the door, going out the door. Three of Pentacles comes out. Three of Pentacles is teamwork, and I chose the Gilded Tarot today, Gemini. The Gilded Tarot shows the Three of Pentacles as one person, and Three of Pentacles is normally like, you know, we all work together. Everyone respects everyone's opinion, everyone's skills. And it's like we put our skills together and we create this thing. A lot of times in Rider-Waite, you'll see the Three of Pentacles has three people and they're working, it looks like at a church or on the roof of a church or, you know, something like that. And the Gilded Tarot, it's definitely like, it looks like one of those coal, you know, like there's a hot fire, he's burning coal. It's definitely like it's hard work, it's difficult, there's sweat, there's grind. It's not easy, this is challenging. So whatever this door to value is, it's like you're going to have to work for it, Gemini. And most likely it means that you've been working for it. But what it also is telling me is that you expected at least two other people to help you. You see what I'm saying? You expected at least two other people to be on this journey with you. And you're definitely feeling like you're having to do most of the work by yourself. And for some of you Geminis, I'm just going to spell it out, ready? Because I'm hearing it really clearly. You expected the counterpart in spirit to do it your way. And unfortunately, that's not really how it works, right? There's one way, there's one purpose, there's one thing. It's not, I think this is Gemini who's learning that the purpose is greater than they are, is kind of what I'm getting. All right, for storm warning, we have Five of Swords. So the reason the storm has been here so long is going to be the thought process, the negative thinking. So when I first started reading tarot, like for the public, for people, I always told people how I know that Five of Swords is actually supposed to be a victory card, guys. It's supposed to say that there was been this disagreement, words were exchanged, and you came out on top of the situation, Gemini. But the situation costs because you always see two people. Some of them look like they're dead in some cards, like they're just laying there and their swords are laying by their bodies. Some of them look like they're just walking away and they just threw their swords down and were like, forget it, I'm done fighting with you. You know, and it's that type of like energy, like you won, you beat them, but at a high cost, right? For me personally, when I was reading tarot for myself, with just a regular old Rider-Waite deck, I definitely felt that Five of Swords was telling me that I needed to focus, like pay attention to my own thoughts. A lot of times, my own thoughts are what's hindering me or blocking me or stopping me from progression, from moving forward. And I'm definitely picking up, Gemini, that this storm felt so dusty, like it had been there for so long due to some form of negative thinking. Door to Spirit says that right now, this week, the higher, or not the higher self, Spirit steps in. It's like, yeah, Spirit, your higher self, all your angels, all your ancestors, like your whole spiritual advisement team steps in this week. Door to Spirit says there's a veil, and Spirit is like, at this point where there's this energy of I've had enough and I'm going to move this veil and I'm just going to directly contact you and we're going to have this conversation, right? Page of Swords is here. When that happens, Gemini, don't be scared to talk to Spirit. Knight of Swords is on the bottom. Gemini, Spirit's going to tell you something that's going to help you break free. It's going to help you find clarity, understanding, and you're going to be able to get away from this dusty storm. All right, let's pull some guidance. And again, I'm using Power of Love activation. We have creativity coming out. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. And that's what you're going to be doing this week because Spirit is going to show you how. All right, let's close it out for Gemini with the Moonology Oracle. Remember, Gemini, this is for your thoughts and emotions. For your thoughts and emotions. I feel like you're very much in your thoughts. This storm is so dusty, so old, so been on this shelf for so long that I don't feel like it necessarily causes you an overwhelming amount of emotion. If it does, it's like something you swept under the rug, right? Spirit comes in and pulls up that rug, Gemini. You have emotions are running high, definitely, and you and your loved ones are safe. So I'm sensing a lot of fear here, Gemini. When Spirit comes in this week and taps you on the shoulder and says, hey, we need to have a conversation, I'm definitely sensing like you're like, whoa, what is going on? Or what did I do? Or whatever. It's none of those things. There's definitely an energy of I need to help you. I want to assist you. I don't want to watch you suffer anymore. It's that type of energy. So understand that you are safe in this process. And I mean, it's Spirit here. I know that none of us really want to get into the whole, you know, what we believe and what we see. But I feel like the Page of Swords is telling me that you're fearful to communicate, and Spirit's going to open up that communication this week. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Gemini. I hope that was helpful. All right, let me clean up really quickly, guys, and we will keep moving around the universe with Cancer next. Cancer next. Diana says, folks would love your moon reading. I actually have a new one. I have a new one coming out. You know how we have that lunar code? And I guess I probably shouldn't. I can't keep secrets. It's so hard for me. But yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of moon readings when I get back from vacation, when we open our Patreon, because we're definitely gonna start taking a bigger dive into the moon energies. I feel like everyone, as I was preparing for a Patreon, and doing my research and whatnot, I could tell that everyone is really starting to notice that their moon sign is important, right? And it's sad how many people like just don't see that or don't know it, don't have the information. And they're basing everything on their sun sign. And then they go, well, my sun sign doesn't fit me, or astrology doesn't work because, you know, it says I'm a Taurus, but really I act like an Aries. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, well, of course you do, because your moon is an Aries. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I feel like there's definitely going to be a little bit more pickup in the moon situation. I think people like the lunar code reading because it comes with the compatibility chart. And I definitely say it's important that when you're looking to see if someone is compatible or what type of relationship or experience you're going to have, yeah, the moon is what's going to give you the most information. Yes, it does, Diana. Diana says the moon is just as important as the sun, and they all have a place, actually. Yes. I just feel like we don't normally know what those placement mean. And then it's like we get confused as to why we don't act a certain way, or we think there's something wrong with us because, we don't act like our sun sign. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with us, guys. It's just that our moon is more personal. All right, Cancer, let's do a 41 because I've seen it. So Cancer, this is going to be for the week of March 26th through April 1st. My ears just started ringing. Let's see if we can notice when it stops. All right, Cancer, so we're looking at the week after Pluto peaks its head into Aquarius. So let's see, what is the main energy? I am using the Sacred Traveler. We have breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. Taking shelter is on the bottom. The answers are within. I feel like this is where you've been. A little bit of winter energy. We are fixing to have spring equinox. What, we already had it yesterday, right, guys? Day before yesterday. Yes, it's officially spring. So it's like you're coming out of this winter energy, out of this going within energy. So it's like you went within, you got the answers. In Cancer, it's like you're coming out, cutting out the trail, right? All right, so I'm going to use Energy Oracle for the main spread. I just seen the Journey card. All right, let's see. What is the challenge or obstacle? Challenge or obstacle for Cancer. Contract card coming back out. Lesson learned, the garden and the gate. And the outcome, man holding a coin. All right, Cancer. Cancer is my rising sign. Hostilities is on the bottom, Cancer, but I feel like that's actually the energy again, just like the Sacred Traveler. Bottom of the deck energy feels to me like that's what's moving out and the new energy moving in. So most likely you've been going through something that was really challenging, had to go within to find those answers because you were experiencing a lot of hostilities on the exterior, right? Most likely had something to do with a contract that you have. This could be a spiritual contract. It could be a legal binding contract. For some of you, this could be like marriage, divorce, partnerships, that type of situation, Cancer. But again, this is my rising sign. So you remember your rising sign is like, well, what you're rising to, right? But what you aspire to, what, how people see you, right? And of course, PLR, I'm here doing this spiritual, very specific spiritual journey. So not too surprising that contract is here and your challenge or obstacle. It's very possible, Cancer, that you're also on this very same spiritual journey and you're learning something about your spiritual contract. That's challenging, right? And that's why it's in that position. The garden and the gate is here for lesson learned. So this is what's going to help you with this card. The garden and the gate talks about how you stayed in this shelter, taking shelter energy. You stayed in the safe zone. Her garden is like, it's locked. She's wearing a key and she can come and go as she pleases, but she chooses to stay in the garden because she feels like it's safe there, right? The comfort zone. I'm getting a little bit of South Node energy here, Cancer. In other words, like what you brought with you from the past lifetimes, you were more comfortable with that energy and that's where you wanted to stay. But as these new cosmic influences are happening, you're definitely feeling that push to move more towards the north node, right? And that does bring this man holding a coin type of energy. For some of you, this could actually be like a physical person, Cancer. Like you could meet someone in a relationship of some sort, that has relationship potential, that maybe has, I don't want to say like money, but that's what it is. Like maybe they have money, maybe they are comfortable with their budget, maybe they don't have to pinch as much, something like that. But I think it's more possible, Cancer, that this is you learning about your own worth and what your contract is worth to you, what you're worth because of your contract, right? All right, let's pull a little tarot. Just seeing the Death card. The Death card is strong, Scorpio. But it is that Pluto energy. It's Pluto moving into Aquarius. So it's bringing a lot of endings, massive transformation to everyone. Doesn't matter what type of spiritual journey you're on. Everyone is experiencing that particular, we all experience every cosmic influence, but this one is so big and so strong that even people that don't pay attention to astrology or tarot or, aren't having spiritual awakenings, they're still feeling this powerful energy. All right, let's look at that contract card. So we have Ace of Wands. So yes, it's your destiny, it's your fate. Again, for those of you that are here following me because my messages pull at your heartstrings, definitely could be that spiritual connection, that twin journey. The garden and the gate is you leaving the gate. It's you opening the gate. It's you using the key and saying, I know that I need to go out here because what I want is out here. You have the Two of Cups. So what you want is a partnership, and it's equal partnership. This is my soulmate card. Cancer, you want someone to work with you equally. Maybe it's possible too that it has something to do with finances. Like maybe you want someone that can match your finances, or at least someone that isn't. It's got to be like of equal level or more, right? And that's kind of what I'm getting with the Two of Cups. Wheel of Fortune comes in for that man holding a coin. It's like good luck, good fortune, something bends in your favor. For some of you Cancers, this, I feel like, yes, the Two of Cups does say like this could be love, this could be a relationship, this could be a partnership, definitely a very beneficial partnership, could be like a monetarily beneficial partnership. Yes, absolutely. A strong Sagittarius energy here too, I just want to say. But I also get, Cancer, that this is more about you. Like you stayed hidden because you didn't understand the destiny. You didn't understand what the partnership consisted of. You didn't understand what equal effort meant. So you stayed in that safe environment, in that south node where you came from, like not really trying to go forward towards the purpose. And it's like something shows you that this journey that you're on, this contract you're on, has great worth. Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy. It's that planet that gives all the good rewards, all the good blessings, all the good things, right? All right, on the bottom, Nine of Wands, Cancer. It's very possible this card is saying see something from a different perspective. And I think it's also about you not giving up, because the Nine of Wands actually talks about a little bit of stubborn energy, Cancer. It says you sat here and built this fence, you guarded it, and you didn't let anything past it. And it's like you're not going to stop guarding it, right? It's like not giving up on something. All right. So let's do some guidance for Cancer. Power of Love activation. For some of you Cancers, this is a person, and definitely could be like a Sagittarius. And it's fate. All right. Power of Love guidance from Spirit. So we have humility. You have developed a loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. How interesting, Cancer. Integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love in every situation. Cancer, I think you're love and you don't even realize it. Let's pull Moonology to close it out for Cancer. It's time to take action. The new moon in Aries and a personal issue reaches resolution. Look at that, full moon in Cancer. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Cancer. I hope that was helpful. Star on YouTube. Hi, Star. And dates on book. Dates. Guidance for finances, please. And we are not doing personal readings today. All 12 signs. I will try to be back Sunday night, guys. Sunday night for free readings. Don't forget, I am taking that trip this week. So if you are subscribed, make sure you guys are keeping an eye on the community tab, my Facebook page. I am going on my vacation that we manifested together, right? Dang it, look at the scammer. Look at the scammer on the Facebook. All right, give me just a second. Let me get rid of this nonsense. Bye-bye, scammer. Bye-bye. I bet they don't like me. Like, man, she's got too much time on her hands. She's always on top of it. All right. But yes, guys, going on our manifested vacation. So we're going to be gone Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I should be home by Sunday. I'm hoping to want to do that live Sunday night so I can share some pictures and talk about our trip. But if for some reason it's going to be too late or I'm not going to make it, I will reschedule. What do you guys think, Diana? You think we should reschedule? If we do have to reschedule, should we pick Tuesday instead of Monday? Diana was saying she thinks Tuesday night is the better night. But yes, guys, make sure to keep an eye out in the community tab on YouTube and, of course, my Facebook page. She says, okay, she'll take Pisces, please. All right, and dates. All right, remember I kept saying that we should start with Pisces. Poor Pisces, always last. But luckily, Anne, we're about halfway. So we just finished Cancer. And we have Leo next, the Lions. All right, let's timestamp Leo 5308. All right, Leo, this is going to be for the week of March 26th through April 1st. Tuesday was hot last night, she said. Yeah, I think we'll see how we feel and see. We'll go from there. All right, Leo, we're looking at the energy the week after. So I know today or tomorrow is the day that Pluto, we've all been waiting 250 plus years for. But this is the week after, the 26th through the 1st. So let's see. How does Leo fare with that Pluto energy? I am using the Sacred Traveler for your energy of the week. Remember, the Sacred Traveler is by Denise Lynn. And she says, the Sacred Traveler is your higher self, Leo, grounding. Go deep and explore your roots. Solitude. In silence, peace prevails. That's definitely sticking out to me. There's something about the silence. All right. Leo, what is this about? Let's pull some energy oracle for the main spread and get a little bit more information, please. So we got challenge or obstacle. Challenge or obstacle for Leo, please. March 26th through April 1st. Guys, I was supposed to be an April 1st baby. I was born on the 17th. Talk about an April Fool's joke. In the late 70s, guys, we didn't induce babies. You waited until your baby was ready. Talk about having to wait, right? I'm just saying, a doctor tells you your baby's due on April 1st. You might as well just know right then. That baby ain't coming on no April 1st. All right, challenge or obstacle. Leo, angel of love in reverse. lesson learned, appreciation and outcome, broken heart in reverse. Well, I'm glad it's in reverse. Seventh chakra is on the bottom. All right, so there's some silence. I see it, Leo. I seen it right here. The solitude. Leo, some of you guys can be blocked. Some of you guys, and I'm not laughing. It's not funny. It's totally mean and sucks. But it's like you made a point when Leo, and it ticked them off, and they were like, you know, maybe you're right. I don't want to listen to it right now, so I'm just going to close that out and not pay no attention to it, right? I do feel like Angel of Love is here in reverse because you're putting the energy or focus on whoever this person is, Leo. Appreciation is here in the lesson learned position. And does this mean that Spirit says, oh, you should appreciate all of this, Leo? You should have gratitude for all this nonsense? No, absolutely not. This is the lesson, is that this person not appreciating you at the moment, Leo. I'm not sensing like you've done anything that nobody's perfect, okay? But I'm definitely sensing like the energy of the other person is not like you're wanting to fix it, Leo, and like they're not. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just not trying to hear it. Broken heart in reverse for the end of the week. I feel like, is it possible that some of you are like just completely over it and able to move on and it not affect you? Well, that would be super great. But the grounding card tells me that whatever this is, it's dug deep, right? It's been here for a minute, Leo. I don't think that this is like saying, yay, you're healed, but it's definitely where you start to see that this isn't for your greater good. And so most likely this is some type of cycle, Leo. And it's like you see the cycle, but you also see the out, and you take the out. All right, the seventh chakra, the spiritual connection, the you know, crown chakra connection. So it's almost like, you know, it's almost like Spirit's telling you this isn't allowed, this isn't beneficial, this isn't for the greater good. Just seeing the High Priestess. All right, let's look at Angel of Love. Why is Angel of Love in reverse for Leo, please? So we have the Seven of Pentacles because something's taking too long. You're tired of waiting. Seven of Pentacles is about planting the seeds. I think you still need to plant the seeds, Leo, but it's like, or maybe you did plant the seeds and it's like it's time to be patient and let those seeds, you know, grow. But it's like you don't want to, or you feel like you've waited too long. Appreciation, Ace of Swords, that's that new clarity. Like I said, it's like you realize, you know, you've been doing all the things. This person's not appreciating you. They're not putting in their effort. So it's like new understanding, new clarity. Look at this, the Magician. You take the inner, it's like you take the situation into your own hands. You're not going to be this energy. You're not going to go within and then just sit there in the darkness. You're done doing that. You're breaking in a cycle with this person. All right, let's pull some guidance out for Leo. I just want to say, Leo, does that mean that you're done with this person and that it's finished and you'll never see this person again? I can't necessarily tell you that. And that infinity sign is telling me, yeah, that's not the case at all. But can you break a cycle and break the unhealthiness and remove yourself from the toxicity? Yes, absolutely, you can. Is it possible that when you do that, this person's like, hey, you know what? I don't even want to act that way anymore. Yes, very much so. But here's what I do know. If you continue, if there's no other half of this infinity sign and it's just a circle, then you're just continuing the same thing and they don't have to change. They don't have to do anything because you're accepting it. You're saying it's okay. I think this week, Leo, you say, you know what? It's no longer okay. All right, so we have individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. Oh, yeah. I feel like you're kind of, it's almost like you're teaching this person a lesson. The trust card, you have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. I think this is going to be hard for you, Leo, because you're so used to doing it, you know, the one circle way. And it's like you're going to have to come out escape that cycle, escape that loop, and it's very possible that you're a little nervous about it, but you do it, that's for sure. I did it again. I said you do it, the do. Okay, I'll stop. All right, the mythology oracle to close it out for Leo. Remember, Leo, this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. All right, so we have conclusions are within reach, the full moon eclipse, and don't let pride get in your way. It's the full moon in Leo, so that's definitely going to be the guidance right there. All right, Leo, I hope that was helpful. All right, guys, let me clean up really quickly, and we'll move on to Virgo. I missed my jams. I started to wonder the other day, like, I wonder if I could read tarot and have, like, one of those, you know, like Junior's little ear thing that he listens to his music. You know what I'm talking about? The little wireless, earbuds. But I wonder if I could, like, listen to music low, you know, like, quietly in the one ear. Still hear spirit in the other ear. It's getting dark outside. All right. Virgo. I've been talking about the Virgos a lot this week. A lot. Got some Virgo sisters, two to be precise. Two Virgo sisters. My North Node. My North Node is in Virgo, guys. My North Node. All right. Me and Miss Tina have the same North Node. North Node in Virgo. Diana says, I have a Virgo sister. I bet a lot of us do. All right, Virgos, 10303, 10303. Virgo, this is for the week of March 26th through April 1st. So we're looking at the week after all those cosmic influences have peaked. And I am using the Secret Traveler. So I'm asking your higher self, what is the energy after? We have the protected by angels. You are cherished by angels. So it's possible that you went through something challenging and Spirit wants you to know that you're protected, but that's totally not it. I wasn't even halfway through that sentence and I knew that wasn't it. Something really good has happened and you realize that you are protected by angels. Choosing your path, all is possible. Yep. It's almost like, again, an obstacle was removed. So again, I felt that energy of you're protected if you had went through something challenging, Virgo. Again, it's the Tower, right? So it's like you had this obstacle for a long time and it was keeping you from being able to have this openness, to being able to like decide what path you wanted to take. You felt stuck because of that situation and something has opened up. The Tower has been removed, right? And it's like now you understand that one, you were protected all along. But two, Virgo, it's like that obstacle. When you experience Tower moments, guys, we don't understand that. We don't see it as an obstacle. A lot of times we see it as something we want because we don't understand that it's not really serving our greater good. Or even if we know it's serving our greater good, we don't care. You see what I'm saying? And it's like something like that, Virgo. It's like something that you wanted, may have thought that you wanted to keep, and it's like now it's gone. But now you see that you can clearly see on what was on the other side of that tower, which is this huge expanse expansion, which is like more options, more choices. It was like limiting your choices because the obstacle was so big. Begin now is on the bottom. Take your first step. Beautiful energy. All right, let's pull some energy oracle and see what else is going on. I just seen the happy home, happy family card. All right, I need challenge or obstacle. Challenge or obstacle for the week of March 26th through April 1st, Virgo. All right, so we have the sixth chakra and it's coming out in reverse. We have rest and rejuvenation and it's also coming out in reverse. And we have the walking away, thank goodness, coming out upside right. Yeah, whatever that tower was, definitely taking up a lot of your energy, just sucking it away, almost the energy vampire, right? All right, so sixth chakra, Virgo, is the brow chakra, the third eye. It's receiving downloads, information. I feel like a lot of us think that telepathy is through the third eye, and it actually is telepathy between you and spirit. But it's like, you know, where you receive all the information. There's definitely could have been a blockage. I'm seeing like the big tower, and you're not able to see on the other side. This is kind of telling me that like first could have for this block, whatever this was, like it you to be able to interest or not your own ability. You see something like that, rejuvenate, just let and learn to help you with your obstacle. You know, very possible you're just learning stuff that you need in. You need to go in to meditate just to those find guidance. No, but it goes like energy pocket, making everything. Why is what happened over 20? This is that we, you know, and that stays in her because it's safe there, and she keeps locked. She doesn't go away. Gain this big for fear. It's no longer scared. Awakening. Put action into your being and your own like change. And look at the card. Wow. All right. Totally. Uh, me. We are gonna use around. Okay, but still I don't have the key. Let me just use the internet here. I'm gonna front and reverse. Reverse. So it's for it's giving me and see if it pass. I think it's clearing. Yeah, I'm not sure about when that happened. No, it's still there. But it's either going to disconnect or we're going to keep going. Oh, I think we're going to keep going. Oh, I think it's working. All right, guys, let me know. Did the sound clear up? Did the picture clear up? Yep. All right, Miss Tina, remind me to go over and stick the boot in the Patrick, because clearly somebody is using the internet. And that's what was happening last night. Like, I totally just figured it out. I know, guys. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have even had my phone on the internet. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm so used to being at Sisters, and I gotta have it on the Wi-Fi. And here at Miss Tina's great internet, but unfortunately, when the children use it, it's not the greatest. And I really honestly don't need it. I can just use my data on my phone. So I do apologize, but let's jump back in. Let's get back to it. The Virgo energy was giving me this energy that there was a tower moment, an obstacle in your way, and that's why you weren't able to choose this path, Virgo. I do feel like whatever that obstacle was keeping you from being able to tap into your own spiritual abilities, being able to have your own spiritual awakening. I do feel like you're choosing your spiritual awakening over whatever that issue is. And again, tower moment could say that you kind of just waited it out until spirit came in and removed that obstacle for you. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Sandra. I'm sorry, guys. We'll make sure that it doesn't reconnect. All right. So 6th chakra in reverse. We have 3 of Pentacles, teamwork. Again, it's like working with the energy. So it's very possible you've been working against the energy. Page of Cups coming out for rest and rejuvenation. Lesson learned, take baby steps here, Virgo. There's no need for you to magically heal overnight. Whatever you've went through has been very challenging, and you have a lot of energy coming towards you at this moment. So baby steps. We have the 7 of Cups. That's going to be that lot of energy I just felt. It's like there's a lot of confusion because there's all this new energy because you've made a new choice here. All right, Virgo, let's pull out some guidance. You have freedom. That's what you're doing, Virgo. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. Look at you opening that gate, Virgo. All right, I'm going to pull some Numerology Oracle. To close it out, Virgo, remember this is your thoughts and emotions. Thoughts and emotions. Balance spirituality and practicality. It's the full moon in Pisces. And your commitment is being tested. It's definitely being tested. That's why these cards are in reverse. You are going to balance your spirituality and practicality. I feel like you've been trying to be more practical, Virgo, and you're starting to realize that your spirituality is just as important. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Virgo. I hope that reading was helpful. All right, guys, I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we will move on to Libra. Let me know, guys. Are we clearing up out there? Sound is still better. Picture is better. I still got a little bit of a delay, which is concerning. My picture finally cleared up. Okay. So Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius next. Those are like the hot ticket items this week, it seems like. We did a few, all 12 signs, right? We did some extra lives this week. And definitely the Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius was like right smack in the middle. Definitely felt a shift in energy. Guys, the Gilded Tarot. Clearly one of my favorites. They're so worn. When I first bought this deck, I feel like they were so much flatter. Sound is good. Thank you. Thank you, Sandra. All right, the Libras. 11517 because I seen it. Libra, this is going to be for the week of March 26th through April 1st. So remember, Libra, this is the week after. Tomorrow, Pluto is peeking its head into Aquarius, and this is a big move. Haven't happened in over 250 plus years, Libra. So let's see. This is the week after. How is that energy going to affect Libra? March 26th through April 1st. March 26th through April 1st. And I am using Denise Lynn's Sacred Traveler. So I'm asking your higher self, energy of the week, please, for Libra. Wondrous universe, walk in beauty and view from above, get the big picture. Wise leader, you're a beacon for others, is on the bottom. Libra, you're going through something challenging. You're going to show other people how to get through it. Walk in beauty. I'm kind of getting like this wizardy type of energy. You could be experiencing some magical moments. Like, I feel like you're not seeing it as a magical moment. It's almost like you're seeing it from a scary, elevated, I don't know if I can stay up here type of energy. And Spirit saying, not only can you stay up here, but you can manifest from up here, Libra. You can make it what you want to make it. But let's see what's actually happening. All right, so I'm going to use the Energy Oracle, Libra, and I need the challenge or obstacle, please. The challenge or obstacle Libra may face March 26th through April 1st. Challenge or obstacle. We have a door to personal healing and happiness. It's coming out in reverse. Number 34, the 7, of course, is sticking out to me. We have happy family coming out. I seen that earlier for Virgo. So Libra, if you have like a Virgo moon or your person has Virgo, you might want to watch that reading as well. But definitely going to have to do with the home environment. All right, let's look at the outcome. What's the outcome for Libra, please? And we have the 7th chakra in reverse. What? Libra. No, I'm just kidding. All right. I think it's not a disconnect. It's more of a disagreement. Oh, Libra. All right, let's pull a little tarot and let's see, why is door to personal healing and happiness in your challenge or obstacles? Why is it in reverse? Again, with the 3 of Pentacles. Again, with I'm out here by myself and I'm having to do it on my own. It's hard and I don't like it. 10 of Wands. You feel like you're having to carry all the weight. There's a whole family here, but you feel like you're having to do all the work, Libra, and it's stopping you from being able to go across that threshold to door to personal healing and happiness. So I'm just saying, we haven't got there yet, Libra, but I got a feeling Spirit's going to tell you, Eddie, stop doing all of it. The 10 of Wands is like, it needs to be completed. The burdens need to be put down. There's some 10 of Wands, like Triple Goddess Tarot, where the wands are just laying everywhere because it looks like Spirit just went, you know what I mean? They just dropped everywhere. It's like you need to let those burdens go. You're putting too much on your shoulders, Libra, and that's why it felt like it's too much up here, all right? All right, happy family. We have 2 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. I'm kind of picking up the energy that you could feel like you're stuck. You don't have enough money for something. You're trying to build your independence, your worth, Libra, and it's like it's keeping you from being able to do that. But the lesson learned here is happy family. So I'm definitely getting like delegate, get people to do things that they need to do, Libra. But also 2 of Swords. Remember, I've been saying Minnow Pond always teaching me about the tarot. There's always a new moon, always in the 2 of Swords, and it's because there's a new opportunity here. Libra, we just had the Aries 2. We had the first new moon at 0 degrees on April 20th, Libra. We're going to have the second new moon in Aries. Very rare situation. It means you could potentially manifest something from the first new moon at 0 degrees to the second new moon at 29 degrees in less than 30 days. I feel like that's definitely what's happening here. All right, but here's the disagreement, right? Here's the outcome. 7th chakra in reverse. 7th chakra is your crown chakra. It's your connection to Spirit. A lot of times when it comes out in reverse, I get get this energy that there's a disconnect, that there's something that you're not receiving. You feel disconnected from spirit. You feel like an outsider, like things just aren't working out for you, something like that. Eight of Pentacles comes out for that, and the Five of Cups. So the reason this card is in reverse is because you're focusing on the loss, right? Eight of Cups, what you focus, what you put your dedication to. Is it your work? Is it your spiritual growth or your spiritual lesson? No, it's this. Ooh, my phone just moved. That freaked me out. And do you guys see the light flashing out there? Oh, Miss Tina, I'm gonna freak out. Libra. All right. I'm not saying that the loss is not a great loss. It's a massive loss. The Five of Cups is never like there's no words to describe like the grief and the pain that we experience with Five of Cups energy. But the card actually means that yes, you experience this loss, but you have these two cups behind you. There's always two cups behind you. They're always still full, and they always point to the abundant future. So it's like you need to look up. Your focus is only on the loss here, and there's actually a great reward. All right. Did see the Tower on the bottom, that Mars energy, Mars and Pluto. But definitely just saying here that when Pluto moves into Aquarius, Libra, again, a lot of us experiencing these energies where we couldn't remove the obstacle ourselves. So it's like the Tower moments are coming in, right? And for this Libra, I feel like this is just Libra trying to do everything themselves, trying to carry all the weight. And what's going to happen is the weight becomes too much and you're forced to delegate. You have to do this now for yourself. You have to do this for yourself. I'll help you do this, but you're going to have to do the rest of it on your own. You see what I'm saying? That's the energy I'm picking up. All right. Guidance for Libra. I have no idea what that light was out there flashing. But Messina has like all, like little fairy gardens everywhere. So, I mean, it could have been anything out there. She likes those LED lights, but I've definitely seen that freaking out in the window. All right, Libra, there it is. Harmony. That's the Libra, right? Balancing those scales. You're able to feel a loving, balanced connection. Ready? You're able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. You are not disconnected. You're just really focused on that loss, and it's time to look up at what's coming next, Libra. All right, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. Remember, Moonology Oracle is going to help you with your thoughts and emotions. Thoughts and emotions. Emotions are running high. No way. Work through your fears. It's new moon in Scorpio. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Libra. No, I'm not. Look at this. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. I love it. Look up, Libra. Bigger, better things right around the corner. All right, Libra. I hope that was helpful. Scorpio is next. Going to clean up just super fast here. You guys ready for Scorpio? I'm really interested to see how Scorpio fares. I'm not sure if, Scorpio rules Pluto, guys, so I'm not sure. Look, flashing light is in Miss Tina's bird bath. Thank you, Junior. Wanted to make sure it wasn't a ghost. We didn't know. We didn't know. But yes, Pluto ruling over Scorpio means that although we are all experiencing Pluto moving into Aquarius, we are all experiencing that. For those of you that have Scorpio in a major placement, you know how they say sun, moon, rising, yada, yada. Yes, you will definitely feel this transformation and a much bigger impact than you've ever felt before. And you're like, what does that mean? What does that mean? All right, so Scorpios, it means, let's see, try to think of an example. it means you've had some belief, because remember, Pluto it takes a long time, right? The last time Pluto was in Aquarius is a once in a lifetime thing here. So one, it's a one in a lifetime thing, right? But two, it's a transformational situation. So in other words, you've had a belief, an understanding of something, and you believed it that way or understood it that way for a long time, maybe even your whole life. And now, as Pluto changes signs and moves into Aquarius, yeah, that's gonna happen. And Sandra, Pluto in the house. All right, let's see what happens for Pluto. For Scorpio. Look at me. Pluto is in the house, though, for real. For real, guys. Tomorrow is the day. All right, let me grab a water. All right, Scorpio, 126:17. 126:17. Scorpio, this is for the week of March 26th through April 1st. So again, the energy after Pluto, the aftermath per se. So let's see what transformation. How does Pluto help Scorpio March 26th through April 1st? Wow. You guys see that? Wise leader, your beacon for others. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. Wow. Okay, Scorpio. Yep. I'm going to read it one more time. Ready? Voyage of the heart. So remember, I just got done saying, you might want to go back a little bit if you guys are using the timestamps, because I was just talking about Scorpio and Pluto and how Pluto rules Scorpio and how Scorpio is going to be affected very strongly by Pluto moving into Aquarius. It's a once in a lifetime situation. A belief system that you've had is going to change, and this is going to be a belief system that you believe for 20 plus years, because it takes 20 years for Pluto to move into a sign, right? But now you're asking, like, well, why is it 250 plus years? Because the last time Pluto was where it's at right now, which is like kind of in front of the US, it was like in the late 1700s when the US became a country. So yes, it's very significant where this planet is moving into, right? But I would say for either close to or maybe a little over 20 years, Scorpio, you've had a belief system about love that's fixing to be gone. I mean, it's done. It's over. It's no longer the way it is, right? And you're also a wise leader. So it's like, not only are you learning this, but you're gonna share that knowledge with everyone, because beacon of light. I mean, you're shining your light. People are drawn to you. They're all going to see it. All right, so cleansing waters was on the bottom. Purification activates vibrant life force. Scorpio, you're all about that deep pool, but you could definitely use some cleansing this week. Most likely, whatever this energy is so transformational. It's life changing, right? I knew it was going to be something. I just knew it. All right. So if you're asking yourself, like, okay, how does this affect me? All right, Scorpio, think of something that you believe about love. Think about a relationship that you had that formed what your belief system on love is. And that is what's changing. All right. Main spread. Let's find out what's the challenge or obstacle, because Scorpio's not going to like it. I don't think it's that you don't like it. You love being the beacon of light. You love being the wise leader. That's not the problem. The problem is that you have to become vulnerable to receive love. And that's what Scorpio does not want to do. All right. Let's see, challenge or obstacle? Challenge or obstacle, please. All right, so indecision, you're going to have to make a choice, and it's a difficult choice. It's a choice you've been trying to make for quite some time. Again, that Pluto energy could have something to do with this beacon for others. I mean, just wise leader, you may have like strong purpose here, and it's like you may have a decision right now. Remember, guys, we have free will. You can be like, you know what? I see that this is my light and this is my purpose. And yes, I made it through this difficult situation, but I really don't want to go show other people how to do it. I really don't want to help anyone get through this challenging time. I'm just glad that I made it out, and now I just want to go my own stinking way. Absolutely, you can totally say that. It's called free will, right? We can get into a whole conversation about my opinion on free will, but here's what I'm going to say. The indecision tells me that spirit has put you at an impasse. In other words, Scorpio, spirit's not allowing you to move forward in the direction that you were currently moving anymore. In other words, this is done. So again, Scorpio, not going to like it, not wanting to choose. Scorpio is all about keep moving forward. So it's like, now I can't keep moving forward. What? Right? All right, lesson learned that's going to help you. You have blossoming abundance and door to romance. Blossoming abundance was coming out in reverse. I do feel like it's coming out in reverse because you have door to romance, and door to romance, by the way, 33, my favorite card, has that heart in the bird cage locked away. You got the key, Scorpio, but you're like, remember, I got to be vulnerable to have love, and I don't want to be vulnerable. So I'm going to hide all my things, right? The Scorpio inside this very locked and safe cage. But that's also what's keeping that blossoming abundance at bay. All right, outcome for Scorpio, please. Outcome for Scorpio. Outcome, that's way too freaking many. Scorpio, pick one. Thank you very much. All right, 23, all tied up. Oh my goodness. Okay, so patience is on the bottom. Scorpio to get patience. How interesting, right? It was in reverse, so I do get this energy like you really don't want to be patient in a situation. That's why all tied up is here. It's like you're trying to not deal with it. It's like you're trying to stay super busy. A lot of times Scorpio will work, 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 work. Find something to, I don't know, clean, 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 clean. You know what I'm saying? Like stay busy, 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 so they don't have to deal with certain situations. I'm gonna pull some tarot because I feel like Spirit's not gonna let you get away with that. Pluto, 250 plus years, once in a lifetime. You're not gonna be able to keep doing it the old way. Nama, yes, it's Wednesday night. We do all 12 signs on Wednesday night. I said the night before my trip, guys, so it has been a very busy couple of weeks. I'm sure you can actually, I can hear the exhaustion in my own voice. But it's okay, guys. Don't feel bad for me. I've definitely manifested my trip, and I get to start tomorrow, and I get to enjoy 4 whole days. So I'm super excited. I'm going to make sure to get some rest in between all that fun stuff that we have planned. And I should be back Sunday night, guys. Sunday night. But again, make sure to keep an eye on the community tab in case something happens. If I feel too tired, if I feel like it's going to be too late, I may just reschedule. And I think I may reschedule for Tuesday. But not sure yet, guys. It's really going to be how I'm feeling when I get back home. So yes, guys, just make sure to keep an eye out. Either way, it'll be rescheduled. We won't cancel. So either way, there'll be some free readings. Look at Rachel coming in on Facebook. Hi, Rachel. All right, Scorpio, let's look at the indecision. Let's look at that impasse you're on. Ooh, you make the right choice. I love it. Okay, so the Chariot comes out. The Chariot is your ride or die partner, and that's what you're choosing. You're choosing the ride or die partner. I love this. You're choosing the person that says, I'll fight for you. I'll fight with you. We're a team. We can work together. This is the person that has your back even when you're not there. Strong Cancer energy. But it's also picking a lane because I always see the lines in the front. It's definitely this energy of like the black or white. There's no gray zone here. You're gonna have to choose one or the other. And Scorpio, you've been trying not to choose for like 20 plus years. So yeah, and I know I'm laughing. I know you guys must think, man, she's such a it's just because I can sense the energy, and it's like I know how Scorpio is. Scorpio is not going to, okay, so Scorpio transforms all the time. They deal with transformation all the time. So Pluto moving into Aquarius, this big transformation, Scorpio's like, yeah, whatever, I totally got this. But here's the thing. It's not what you expected. It's not what you thought. It's not what you planned, Scorpio, right? It's actually much bigger. The chariot is a victory. It's a major arcana. It's much better than what you planned. But I definitely sense that the challenge or obstacle is, how do you get to the victory? That's going to be the challenge or obstacle. Blossoming abundance. We have Page of Pentacles. Pages are students. They're new and they're fearful. The peacock is giving me a strong masculine energy here. But this is about starting new. I know that this is the card that says this card is going to help you with this situation. Scorpio, I do feel like this is something that's happening right now. So in other words, this door to romance, this opportunity is here right now. Again, the peacock is giving me a strong, so for those of you that are on the twin journey, you know that the peacock represents the masculine, right? So the fact that it's on this card is really strong. I could be talking to a divine feminine energy who's going to be confronted by the masculine energy. And you have to decide, are you unlocking this gate and opening yourself up to the blossoming abundance, or are you going back to the way you were doing it, right? The victory tells me that you're going to choose something you don't expect. All right, all tied up. And of course, the Page of Pentacles, you're offering a new beginning, or a new beginning is being offered to you. I do feel like the new beginning is being offered to you because you have this choice. Are you going to choose? All tied up is here as the outcome. So it's almost like you're saying, Scorpio, okay, I'm glad that I have the choice, but I'm not ready to decide. In fact, not only am I not ready to decide, but I kind of want to think on it a little bit. All right, so the Six of Pentacles comes out, and well, it's like Spirit saying here, it's time to give. It's time to do the things. You can think on it if you would like, but the scales are being balanced regardless. All right, let's pull some guidance. Guidance for Scorpio. I like that I used the Gilded Tarot for Six of Pentacles coming out, because a lot of times when we see Six of Pentacles, it shows only one person getting a coin. And it's like the other person feels gypped. I feel like that's the old energy, Scorpio. That's not the case. Now you're both going to get the coin. Spirit's the one handing out the assistance now. Could be like an energy where you both tried to help each other at one point. But one person felt like they were doing most of the work or doing all the giving, something like that. And that's what becomes balanced this week. All right. Okay. Have mercy. Ownership and empathy. Integrity. We'll take it to. All right. Ownership. You acknowledge. Okay. Here it is, Scorpio. This is what's going to happen. Are you ready? So, you're going to have this opportunity. Remember to look at it as an opportunity, where you're going to either have someone come up to you and say, I'm sorry for these things that I did that may have caused whatever all this caused. Or you're going to have someone come up and say, my life turned out this way because you did these things. Do you see what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. I feel like we always think it's going to be one way, and then it happens another way, and we're all shocked, and we're like, oh my gosh, how did this happen? No, we should have seen that the entire time. Here's another thing I'm going to say, Scorpio, don't shoot the messenger. Ready? The ownership card tells me. It's not me. It's the card. There's no innocent party, okay? And if I'm talking to a set of twins, there's no guilty party either. I know, right? What? everything has reason, everything has purpose. So there's no blame game is what I'm trying to say. There's no way to go, oh, you did this and I did that, and you know, I got 2 points and you got 3 points. No, it's not like that at all. Everything had to happen the way it happened so you could get to where you are today. And you should be so grateful for where you are today compared to wherever you were when all this started, right? All right, ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. So not only look at what you may have caused, but also look at the good that you've done. I know I'm a hard ass over here and I'm going to point out what you did. All right, empathy comes out and it says you feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. This is actually what happened. Out of all of this, this is what happened. It taught you empathy. It taught you to reach in and touch those spiritual abilities that you had. It changed your entire life, right? So yeah, I feel like there was purpose to all of this. Integrity wanted to come out also. It says you demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. All right, Scorpio, beautiful energy, beautiful energy. I know there's some fear here, Scorpio, but I promise you it's going to turn out okay. All right, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. Remember, Moonology Oracle is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. The answers you need are coming. Look at this. The full moon in Gemini. So there's some strong twin energy. And the energy is gaining momentum. You feel this already, Scorpio. You already know. Don't doubt yourself. Be confident in yourself. And not only be confident in yourself, but because you are confident in yourself and you're not going to doubt yourself, you can deal with the situation 1,000 times better. You see what I'm trying to say? You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So again, I'm getting that energy like there's this force to have to do something. And it is kind of feel force. Again, we can have whole podcasts about free will, okay? But it's like you're on this spiritual path. You have a purpose here. And a lot of times when we're on these specific paths, we fear for our own families. We fear for our own friends and our own close circles because we feel so forced and pushed into these other energies. Guys, remember, it's always going to be about the purpose. Always. It's not going to be, I mean, I want to be like, yes, it's about the person. Yes, they're super important. Are they important? Yes. You wouldn't have experienced any of this without them, Scorpio, but it's always going to be about the purpose. So whatever happens with this person is not going to affect or change your purpose. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. All right, not too bad, not too bad. I definitely had a little anxiety building up as we got closer to the Scorpio, but I feel like they're gonna fare just fine. Definitely doing the work, right? Ownership. 11 people right now on YouTube. That's gonna be that a twin 1111, right? All right, so you guys know what that means. We're done with Scorpio. It means Sagittarius is next. So we have Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces wrapping it up. Nama, you didn't miss it. You can always go back and rewatch it, and I will get the timestamps in. Messina got me some food, guys, so I'm probably going to eat dinner first, and then I'll come back and get those timestamps in before I go to bed. All right. I'm getting excited. Like, it's almost here. It's almost here. Yeah, no, didn't miss it. Didn't miss it. I try to go around the universe, and then that way, you know, kind of get an idea All right, Sagittarius, so I'm hearing put them all back. Put them all back. All right, so we may get a card come out that's already been out. Oh, yes, Aquarius is going to be second to last. So Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius and Pisces. All right, let me grab a drink. There goes that bird bath again. Did it do that last night? I bet it didn't because it rained all yesterday. All right, Sagittarius, 145.04. 145.04. Sagittarius, this is for the week of March 26th through April 1st. So we are looking at the week after Pluto peaks into Aquarius. I've been calling it the aftermath week, right? So remember, this energy of Pluto moving into Aquarius is the first time 250 plus years, massive transformation happening for everyone. So I am using the Sacred Traveler. Sagittarius, let's see. What is the energy for the week? Remember, guys, we do have the Amazon affiliate links. So if you guys are looking to purchase any cards or you just want to take a closer look at them, you can click in the description box of any of my videos, click on the link for the cards, and you'll be able to look at the description. It takes you straight to Amazon, guys. All right, energy of the week for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, are you buying cards this week? Sagittarius is on fire. Definitely, definitely. The travel energy is out and about. And Sagittarius, oh, so interesting. Live tarot, guys, live tarot. I was like, Sagittarius wants to travel, wants to be free, wants to go. And then we pull finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. All right, I don't think you're actually finding sanctuary, Sagittarius. You're out there and you're moving, you're shaking, but you're actually tapping into your own spiritual abilities. Yeah, see, passion and pleasure, savor your life. It's that camping card, Diana. You remember that? So I definitely get like you're not sitting still somewhere. You're out doing the things. But the message in the card is going to be opening yourself to your spiritual source. So in other words, tapping into your spiritual source, your spiritual abilities. Makes me wonder, Diana, like what abilities are you tapping into? What are you doing over there? That's right, Sandra. Sag and Scorpio, fire and water. Hey, those make the best. The best. Everything. I just got a whole lot of fire and luckily some good earth placements. Ooh, yin yang coming out. Yep, tired of sitting still. I knew you weren't sitting still. You're moving. Old energy moving out, new energy moving in, but you don't like it. Why don't you like it? I don't think it's you don't like it. It took too long. It took too long. Appreciation comes out for lesson learned. And then the garden and the gate coming back out. So finding sanctuary did come out. Remember, Spirit was like, put all the cards back together, Rosa. So yes, that had came out for a different sign. I can't actually remember what sign that was now. But I did get that energy too with that other sign. I think it may have been Virgo, that it was like, you're not necessarily finding sanctuary. You're not going to hide, but you are going within to tap into your own abilities. It's going to have something to do with your own intuition is what I'm getting. Trusting your gut is what I'm getting. Yin yang. So there's something about, this is going to be the twin flame card, number 22. It's a strong energy of that. But it's also like old stagnant energy moving out so that new energy can move in. It's possible that you being on this journey is helping you manifest out that old energy. And I just want to say, Sagittarius, I know it sounds a little out there, but it's like someone It's a person. It's definitely like a whole being, but it's like someone that maybe didn't appreciate you or didn't show you appreciation. And then the garden and the gate is here for the outcome. I feel like you've been sitting. I felt that energy like you had been sitting. Look at the journey card on the bottom. Your bags are packed. You're getting ready to start moving, right? And I think when we pull some tarot, we're going to see here that you're fixing to open this gate. You've been sitting somewhere for a long time. It's possible you were sitting waiting for this appreciation to come in, but now your twin journey is what's actually moving this out for you. Most likely it's because you've tapped into your own abilities, and those abilities, of course, help guide you onto your purpose, right? All right, let's pull a little tarot so I can see. Look at that, Four of Wands, another twin flame clue card. It's the Union card, but it actually means firm foundation and financial security. All right, so let's look at that yin yang and the challenges or obstacles. I definitely got the energy of a strong twin, the power that comes with the twin journey. You know, I always say like we're a collective and we have collective energy. We have purpose, and this purpose has power. We share that power in that collective energy. There's definitely something about tapping into that energy. 10 of Wands comes out. Again, heavy burdens on your shoulders. Again, this thing has been going on for a long time. Appreciation, 2 of Wands comes out. The choice is yours, Sagittarius. Oh, let's hope you choose to move. Thank you. Ooh, King of Pentacles comes out. All right, so King of Pentacles is going to be taking responsibility, stepping into your power, getting on with it, right? Because kings are action. So yes, I'm going to say that's definitely you stepping out of that gate, like saying, I'm ready to go do this. I'm ready to be responsible for my things now. And for some of you, I know, again, it's so out there, right? But don't underestimate Pluto, guys. Don't do it. But King of Pentacles is like entrepreneurship, right? Like I make my own money. Look at this, 3 of Wands on the bottom. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is like your shifts are coming in. Something's coming in and you don't even realize it. But I just want to say it's most likely something you've manifested with your own spiritual abilities, Sagittarius. Definitely strong journey, strong twin journey, strong collective energy, strong tapping into that power and using it. So congratulations, Sagittarius. Look at that. The release card is going to help you release whoever this energy is. There's no appreciation here. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. Actually, what I heard is you're going to let it go and spirit's going to take care of it. You're releasing it. You don't have to say, I don't want it anymore. I think you actually still want whatever this is. But it's like you're saying, you know what? I'm going to release it. And if it's meant for me, it'll stay. And if it's not, then it will go, right? All right, let's pull some Numerology cards to close it out. Very possible, Nama. Most people are drawn to me because of the twin journey, and it's usually at the beginning. I get a lot of dark night of the soul people. I think that's my purpose. To help you guys stand up so you can get going and get moving and start doing all the things, right? All right, let's close it out. With thoughts and emotions, we have a time for healing, Sagittarius. Be bold, make the first move. It's the cardinal moon. And again, you and your loved ones are safe. So again, I'm getting a little bit of fear with the Pluto energy. Guys, we can't fear our destiny. We just can't. Like our soul wasn't sitting up there one day with God and going, man, I'm just going to bleep her world up and I just want to make her do all this crazy stuff and she's going to just turn her world upside down and get nothing out of it. No, that's never ever the case. It's always for your greater good. But there has been this, and this may not necessarily just be just Sagittarius. I'm getting like this overwhelming fear of
Pluto. And we really can't be that way. We really don't need to be that way. We really don't need to see it that way. We're highly protected. And for those of you on this twin journey, I mean, to say highly protected, complete understatement. I mean, I could tell you the stories, all the near-death experiences and all the things I've experienced, but you're going to have to see them in your own life and experience them in your own life to finally understand just how protected you are. But yes, I'm definitely picking up a strong, is my family going to be okay because this thing happens? And here's the thing I was going to say. If Spirit has called you to be on this purpose, to be on this journey, you're not going to go without anything. Guys, my whole life has been turned upside down, and I have more abundance today than I ever have before. You see what I'm trying to say? So is it going to look scary? Yeah, sometimes it looks scary. When I divorced my karmic husband of 20 years, I was terrified, right? Like I just, it's all I'd known. He was like my right arm. Look at me go now. I'm just saying, like, it always looks scary, but it doesn't mean it has to be scary. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Sagittarius. I hope that was helpful. Strong twin energy with the Journey card, the Yin Yang card. Heck, even the Garden and the Gate, really. That's where we stay until we decide to take action. I think the Garden and the Gate is where we experience our dark night of the soul. And that's why we're so comfortable, because we survived the dark night of the soul and we survived it in this location. So it's like, we have to stay here. You know what I mean? But that's not always the case, guys. All right, so we have Capricorn next. Capricorn next. Aw, thank you, Diana. All right, let's timestamp 155:58 for Capricorn. So Capricorn, this is going to be for the week of March 26th through April 1st. So remember, Mystic Healer flew out at me. But remember, this is the energy after Pluto has moved into Aquarius. Mystic Healer came out. Capricorn, you definitely could be a healer. It says healing energy flows through you. Let's get one more for Capricorn. I knew it. Choosing your path, all is possible. Capricorn, I feel like you finally accepted that you are some form of healer, that you have some form of spiritual healing abilities. And it's not like you just learned this, you've known this, but it's like now you're choosing to work with it instead of run from it, right? On the bottom, we have rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life, and that's exactly what happens when you decide to work with the energy instead of against it. All right, let's pull some energy oracle for Capricorn. There goes my candle. We have the thinking woman coming out for challenge or obstacle. So Capricorn, there you go. You're trying to figure it out. You got the books open. I like seeing that. Ooh, glad that candle went out. The sun is coming out for lesson learned. This is control. This is you trying to control something, Capricorn. Strong purification. And for some of you, look at the curly hair. Rachel, look at the dark hair. How interesting, right? I just noticed that. But yeah, there's definitely an energy of trying to, the sun is yourself, the ego, the trying to make something look a certain way. That's done. And most likely it's you. Most likely it's trying to make you look a certain way. That's what's finished, and most likely you found something in a book. Okay, so the thinking woman says someone comes into your environment and teaches you something about something you've been trying to figure out, a mystery, something you couldn't understand, right? I know this is going to sound weird, but a lot of times with this energy, I get like the high priestess goes, hey, come over here by the veil and I'll show you what's on the other side. You know what I'm saying? It's like that type of thing. But I think this is actually you, Capricorn. You went to go look to see what's on the other side. You may have tried to control it because maybe it scared you. Maybe it was going to make you look a certain way, right? And Capricorn was like, no, I don't want to look that way. I worked too hard to look that way. I need to look this way, right? That's what's changing with all this Pluto energy. Adjacent possibilities comes out for the outcome. Thank goodness that you did this, Capricorn, because now this obstacle, this door that came out and was in your way, you were like, oh my God, I'm stuck. What do I do? Now the other doors are going to start to open up for you. And I feel like now it says, choose your path. All is possible. Look at all these doors. It's like now you get to pick which one you want to go through, right? Angel of Love is on the bottom. So I feel like that's where you're going to put your focus. All right. Let's pull a little tarot. The thinking woman. Is this you, Capricorn? Is this someone coming towards you? Okay. Would you? Manifestation, the Magician. Again, a little control. But I think you're letting it go. I think you're not trying to manipulate. You're trying to understand how to manifest. And you do, because look at all the doors opening up. Okay, so the control could be the thoughts, right? The lesson learned could be that you need to control your thoughts in order to manifest, right? We have, wow, I didn't see that coming, the Tower, Mars, but we also have Queen of Pentacles coming out. All right, I got scared, sorry. So I pulled some more for the Tower. But Capricorn, you got Jupiter right away, the Wheel of Fortune. So right away, I know it's good, right? Ace of Cups, again, it's going to be about love, a new relationship, a new cycle in relationship, and Two of Pentacles. This very much could say things balance out. It could say that you finally choose something or someone chooses you. The Queen of Pentacles also comes out. I feel like this is Capricorn trying to put money and love together. So this is Capricorn saying, why can't I have a good career and a good relationship at the same time? Why does it have to be one or the other? Adjacent possibilities comes out. Wow, didn't see that coming either. So the Six of Cups comes out. Capricorn, Six of Cups is past history. It's reunion energy. Someone from your past could be assisting you, could be giving you some gift that opens up all these doors. Absolutely. All right, on the bottom, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's the World card, big confirmation, old cycles closing out, and new and exciting cycles moving in. And there is so much protection around this new cycle. All right, let's pull some guidance. Capricorn, I feel like you don't need it. You're on fire. It's beautiful energy. Nama says you shuffle like a dealer. I used to play the poker, guys. I used to play the poker. All right, release comes out, and it says you have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. On the bottom is the commitment card, Capricorn, and this is what you're manifesting. How beautiful. It says you dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. All right, let me pull the Moonology to close it out. All right, so remember, the Moonology is going to be for your thoughts and emotions. Thoughts and emotions. All right, so you have a prosperity lies ahead. Look at you manifesting the love and money. And emotions are running highs on the bottom, the super moon. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Capricorn. Beautiful, beautiful aftermath energy. All right, so we have Aquarius and Pisces next. Aquarius and Pisces to close it out, right? Yeah, I was playing with the cards way before I was playing with the cards, guys. And here lately, you know, ever since, you know, I really started digging into the tarot, have you guys ever seen people read tarot with regular playing cards? Have you guys seen that yet? I feel like, I don't know, I feel like most of you guys probably haven't seen people do that before. But I feel like I'm going to try it, just maybe a couple, just so you guys can see how it works. But it definitely works just like these. Nama says yes, yes she has. I love it. I'm glad. I'm glad. All right. I feel like that's going to be your intuition. It's pulling at you. So it's telling you, like, listen, here it is. Yep. Star says she knows about it. Yep. I know. I've actually said something to a couple people and they were like, why? What are you talking about? I'm like, you know, actually, that's how it used to be. But you know, everything's changed so much. Everybody knows the Rider Waite, and they're like, that's it. That's the only way. All right. Aquarius. Aquarius. 205:15 because I've seen it. All right, Aquarius. This is going to be for the week of, I'm going to have to redo all of that. Let's do 205:25. 205:25. All right, Aquarius, for the week of March 26th through April 1st. So we are looking at the aftermath energy. Pluto is now in Aquarius. It's going to be there for a couple months before it goes retrograde and moves back into Capricorn. So we're getting a little bit of a sneak peek, guys, a little bit of a sneak peek as to what energies are coming when Pluto comes back direct, right? And we have stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. I do feel like it came out in reverse because you're struggling and you feel like you're not strong. Rainbow blessings are on the bottom, and it says blessings are showering your life. And you can see that you're standing, Aquarius, right at the threshold. The rainbow is outside. You're going to have to pass up these flowers. Smell the flowers on your way out the door, Aquarius. All right. Let's see here. All right, guys, we're doing all 12 signs today. All 12 signs. We're doing Aquarius right now. We have Pisces left, and we'll be all finished for the night. No free readings tonight, guys. We do those on Sunday night. So yeah, make sure if you're following us that you hit that follow button so it notifies you when we do go live for those free readings. Don't forget, we do live stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. All right, Aquarius, challenge or obstacle. We have the community card coming out in reverse. We have Angel of Balance, thank goodness, coming upside right. And then we have the 5th chakra coming out in reverse. Storm warning is on the bottom, again in reverse, because Aquarius, this storm is happening right now. All right, so remember, tomorrow is the day. Pluto moving into Aquarius. Big transformation, all for the greater good, helping you remove a large obstacle that you have not been able to remove yourself, Aquarius, for a long, long time, 20 or more years, okay? The storm hits, and when the storm hits, it says that something happened you didn't expect. And you may not like it. You may be like, why did this happen? I don't even know why this happened right now. And it's going to be because it was removing that obstacle that you weren't able to remove, that had been there for a long, long time. Again, for some of you, this could be close to 20 years or even a little over. But community coming out in reverse in your challenges or obstacle gives me this energy of a breaking away from a group, a tribe, a family, getting free from something that you're attached to, right? Angel of Balance is here in the heart space. I do feel like this is energy that's happening to you right now. Angel of Balance talks about when an angel comes, you know, this divine angel is sent down from spirit to help you balance something that needs to be moderated. In other words, something that you're doing too much of that may not be healthy. The glass of wine always sticks out to me in this cup. Doesn't necessarily have to be something like that. For some of you, this could be people pleasing. This could be over giving. This could be, you know, taking care of everyone else's needs but your own. You see what I'm saying? Could definitely be something like that. Fifth chakra is here as the outcome. It's in reverse, so we are going to pull some more tarot to see what is going on for Aquarius. But fifth chakra in reverse is telling me that there's fear to communicate. There could definitely be a blockage in the throat chakra. And I just want to say, guys, throat chakra is not always about speaking. It's also about listening. So you may feel like you're not being able to communicate with someone, or you're not getting your message through clear enough. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're not speaking properly. It could mean they're not hearing you properly, but it could also be the reverse. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's you, Aquarius. You're the one that may not be hearing properly. So it's like there's a blockage. There's like, I don't want to hear that. I don't think you're doing it on purpose, Aquarius, but it's like, it's not the answer you want. So it's like, I just don't want to hear that right now, right? All right, let's look at community in reverse. I do get this energy of like disbanding, removing yourself. Maybe you were in a friendship that, you know, a group of friends. Maybe this is like a relationship and you removed yourself from the relationship and that person's friends. You see what I'm saying? Something like that. All right, so we have Page of Wands. You're definitely taking some baby steps here. Things are taking too long. I do see the red cardinal, so there's an energy of highly protected. The moon is here. I'm sensing a lot of fear, like it's an illusion. Whatever the disband is an illusion. Whatever the breaking away from the community, it's number 7. So for those of you on the twin journey, that's really significant. This could be like third party, karmic energy. And it could be like, that's what you're breaking away from. But it could definitely be an illusion that something is gone forever, or something is, will never be new again. Something like that. Like the first steps will never be taken. That's an illusion. All right, Angel of Balance. We have Knight of Pentacles, lifetime after lifetime, and we have 6 of Wands. So the angel comes in and definitely gives you this big victory. And I think the victory has something to do with being noticed by someone that you've had this lifetime after lifetime cycle with, right? This chakra in reverse, I love it. Union comes out with the 4 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. I think you're going to hear something you've been wanting to hear. 9 of Cups is like divine wishes being granted. The Union card. But here's what I'm going to say. I just said that backwards, didn't I? I think you're going to hear something, Aquarius, but it's not going to be what you want to hear. There, I got it right that time. I'm sorry. But yes, 9 of Cups is like, I want this thing. It's a wish. I want it to be granted. And the wish is the Union card, 4 of Wands. I'm coming back. We're going to get together. We'll be in union. But this card is in reverse. So that tells me you're not hearing the message properly. So most likely you're hearing, yay, they're coming back and we're going to get back together. There's this energy here of something's missing. The 9 of Cups says something's missing. Remember, the goal is 10 cups. You can't stop at 9 of Cups. You can't settle. You have to keep going for the 10th cup. You have 2 of Swords on the bottom. 2 of Swords tells me right now you could feel stuck. You're not stuck, Aquarius. And there's a new moon in every 2 of Swords. I don't care if it's Llewellyn Tarot. I don't care if it's the Gilded Tarot, the Rider-Waite. There's a new moon in the 2 of Swords cards, and it's because that new moon is giving you a new opportunity. If you don't like something, if you feel stuck, you manifest different. You change it, Aquarius. No one changes it for you. You have to change it. So it's like you're telling yourself you can't do something, you're stuck here, but actually you can. We've been talking about those 2 new moons in Aries for quite some time, guys. The first new moon in 0 degrees was yesterday. Set those intentions. If you don't like where things are right now, if they're too difficult, if you're having a challenging time stepping into your power, set those intentions. Manifest with this new moon. Make what you want happen by the next new moon. Understand, this is an opportunity that comes around every 2.5 years. It's not all the time. These 2 new moons are very powerful. Use them to get what it is that you actually want. All right, guidance for Aquarius. You have action. Take action. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. All right, let's close it out for Aquarius with the Moonology Oracle. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions, Aquarius. Ooh. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Full moon in Cancer. And hold your vision. The fixed moon. Don't give up, guys. Is this journey challenging? Freaking hell yes. But we don't quit. We're not quitters. We keep going. We keep pushing. It's hard every day. We get up. We wash our face. We do it again. That's how it goes. All right. I hope that was helpful, Aquarius. Going to clean up really quickly, guys. We have Pisces last. Pisces last to close it out. All right. Wow, Nama says. All right, guys. Sometimes we gotta hear the tough messages sometimes, guys. I'll tell you what, I've learned something very big in the last, I would say, 2 to 3 months of my life. I've learned that God is good. There's no mean, bad God up there punishing no one. That's not how this works. But God has purpose, and we are the fulfillers, right? We're the vessels. And God doesn't like lazy. God makes us get up and do it every single day. The Lovers. Everybody thinks that Lovers card is some big, magical, happy fantasy of we're going to live happily ever after and nobody has to do nothing. It's just going to fall in our lap. And it's not. If you guys look at the meaning to the Lovers, it's not that at all. It's a very, very challenging decision that's made every single stinking day. Right? All right. Pisces. Pisces last. 216 even because I've seen it. Pisces. All right. This is going to be for the week of March 26th, Pisces, through April 1st. So we are looking, I've been calling it the aftermath. The aftermath. Pluto's going to move into Aquarius tomorrow, guys. This is the 22nd we're recording. So yeah, I mean, we're live streaming, my bad. But it's like Pluto moving in is definitely big transformational energy, Pisces. So you're definitely going to notice this energy. So we're looking at the week after. What's it look like for Pisces the week after? So I'm going to use The Sacred Traveler by Denise Lynn. And remember, the Sacred Traveler, she says, is your higher self, Pisces. So we're asking your higher self, what is the energy for Pisces, March 26th through April 1st? Protected by angels came out for so many. You know why, guys? Look, because you're going to answer the call. All right, Pisces. So many of us on this purpose, we're really getting some massive confirmation with Pluto moving into Aquarius. And I really hope that we hold that close to our heart and it helps us really push forward on this very, very difficult spiritual path that we're on, right? But all of us definitely highly, highly protected on this journey. And it's, you want to know why? I think I said it earlier. The reason why is because this is Spirit's purpose, right? Did Rosa sit up there and go, oh man, I think I'm going to go down to earth for this many years and I'm going to teach everyone about love? I mean, I guess I could have, but you know, it was Spirit, it was God. Are we all a part of that energy? Yes, of course. but highly, highly protected on this specific spiritual journey, right? We're all answering the call right now. We're all understanding that we have this purpose, but Pisces, you're really getting on board. It's like you're walking out the door, taking action. You hear the trumpets, you're going towards the sound. All right, Pisces, let's pull out the energy oracle. Nama says, I'm going to have to go back and listen to it again. So much info so fast. It's so true. I know. So true. I wish I could do like the slow, you know, the more calmer readings. I don't get that. I get such a push. I guess it's probably all the Aries, right? But it's like, here, this is all the information. Get it all out at once. All right, challenge or obstacle for Pisces. I don't see none. What can possibly be? Oh, of course. Look at this, Pisces. Don't be surprised. We've also seen this card all stinking night long too. So yeah, we're all definitely, the blindfolds are coming off is what it is, Pisces. We're learning how to balance those scales. We're learning that the feminine isn't better than the masculine isn't better than the feminine. One's not stronger than the other. One can't take the other out. That's definitely the energy that we're learning here. Door to romance is going to be in lesson learned that can help you with the challenge or obstacle. Door to romance is in reverse, and adjacent possibilities coming back out. We've just had this card, but it's very much Capricorn just had this card, but it's very much what's happening. It's like once we answer the call, bam, all the doors fly open, right? And look at this, storm warning in reverse on the bottom. It's like the challenging times are passing because you're hearing the call and you're taking action. It's not just about hearing the call, it's about walking towards it, right? It's like, for example, and I'm not saying like this is who I am or who you are, but this is the calling, right? It's anything, like a police officer, a fireman, I don't know, a school teacher, anything of service. You see what I'm trying to say? It's like you hear it and you go towards it. So think about, for example, a police officer. There's a crime. We all run from crime, right? Police officer runs towards crime. You see what I'm trying to say? It's that type of energy here. So it's like you're running towards the calling. Is it challenging? Is it fun? Is it all this kind of? Of course it's challenging. Of course it's not always fun. But do massive blessings come when you follow Spirit's calling, when you follow what your soul's path is for this lifetime? Absolutely. All right, door to romance is going to be in lesson learned. It's in reverse, Pisces. All right, so right now, I feel like that energy is like this. And you're like, yeah, I know that this opportunity for me to love whatever this is, it could be a thing, a person, a purpose, I don't know. But it's like, you know that the opportunity is there, Pisces, but you're not too sure about it. You're like, I'm going to keep my heart locked away for just a little bit longer so I can test the waters and see if this is even an opportunity that I want. How interesting. All right, let's pull some tarot. The full cards on the bottom, Pisces. Look at that. All right, so contract. I do feel like this is going to be your spiritual contract, and definitely a strong Pisces. Could be on this very particular soul connection, a roller coaster. We have the Six of Pentacles coming out. Look at the scales. You guys see the scales on both pictures? So everything's getting balanced out. Has it been challenging because there wasn't no balance here, Pisces? Yes, absolutely. But now the balance has arrived, and that could help you unlock that cage. Ace of Swords is here. New communication, Pisces. Wow, I didn't see that coming either. Adjacent possibilities is going to come out. Okay, so something you thought wasn't going to happen is actually going to be a possibility now. It's going to be one of your options. It's just one of them. It's not the only option, Pisces. Healthy boundaries. You've learned this. Through this whole experience, you learned that you're highly protected and you learned how to protect this heart, right? So it's like now, Pisces, you have the option. Can you have this relationship now that you have these healthy boundaries? I say absolutely. It's like the possibility is now there as it wasn't there before. All right, let's pull some guidance for Pisces. And I'm going to use the Power of Love Activation Oracle. I definitely feel like it's already been activated, Pisces. All right, so we have the integrity card coming out. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul, and you manifest love in every situation. You did. Compassion, and that's why this energy here. It says you demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. So look at you doing all the demonstrating and teaching by example. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's close it out with the Moonology for Pisces. Remember, Pisces, this is going to help you with your thoughts and emotions. You're definitely in your thoughts. You're trying to figure out which door to pick, which action to take. All right, don't let pride get in your way. It's the full moon in Leo. Your hard work is paying off. Absolutely. It's new moon in Capricorn and emotions are running high. It's the super moon. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. Guys, I hope these readings were helpful. Please hit that like button if those messages pulled at your heartstrings. I definitely appreciate each and every one of you. I'm so glad we've made it through yet again another week of all 12 signs. Guys, we had several special lives this week, so if you didn't get your notifications or if you didn't have time, make sure to watch those this weekend. Hit the thumbs up for me and let me know that you were able to view them. Thank you guys so very much for coming in here and hanging out with me as we do these super long lives. It definitely helps our channel grow when we bring up that watch time and that view duration. So for all of you that hung out the entire time, I love you guys so very, very, very much. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go get me some dinner, try to get some rest before I'm up at 5 a.m. again because we are heading out early. We're so excited to get on the road. So make sure to check the community tab, guys. I will put some travel pictures up the entire way. I do plan on doing a live when I get to my Sandra down there. I'm definitely hoping to video call with Diana the entire time. I told her I was just going to turn it on and pin my phone to my shirt and she can just go around with us, right? So yes, guys, lots of fun, exciting stuff happening this weekend. So make sure to hit the subscribe button, the follow button, the notification bell, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys all very, very soon. I'm always, 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 always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful night.